Hey ladies, Diane Polly here, client conversationalist, helping you learn how to share your story out loud so you can have a really powerful conversation with your ideal clients. And I did not film a video early this morning, and I'm learning to go more with my intuition and what feels right. So it is later in the night, and I felt called to film something now because of the really amazing conversations I had today with some clients. And I was presented with the idea of having a little why and a big why. And I posted today on my personal wall on Facebook about what a privilege it is to be able to do this kind of work and be able to be a witness to someone else realizing their worth. And I thought back to when someone was able to do that for me, when someone was able to meet me where I was, make me feel heard, and, make me feel like I was worth something. That was amazing. And if I can give that gift to someone else, that's a beautiful thing. And I was thinking about whether that was my little why or my big why. And, the way that that was phrased today was the big why is that thing that you keep going for, that thing that's almost bigger than you, that purpose, that thing just, it drives you to keep moving forward. And I think the idea of worth plays into that to an extent when I can give that to other people, because I desire, like I talk about all the time, to make people feel heard, to help them feel like they have a mission, a vision, that they have something, a story worthy of sharing, that they have a legacy to leave behind. All of that stuff I want to help instill in others like myself, and that keeps me going. That will not allow me to sell out on who I am, because I want that dream to come to fruition on a large scale, and it keeps me going. And worth, to a certain extent, also comes into my little why, but not thinking of others at this point, but my own personal why. At the end of the day, I want to be able to feel like I'm doing something of value, to be able to contribute, you know, um, financially, to, feel like I didn't quit my job for no reason, like I'm doing something that is of value. And yes, there's a certain need I feel sometimes to prove myself, to feel like I'm worthy of doing this thing. Um, so that's my little why, but I would never ever sell out my big why for that. The big why keeps me going, and the other stuff, it falls into place. Whenever I connect with my big why, all those other pieces fall into place. Abundance comes into my life. Ideal clients are attracted to me because I'm in alignment with my big why, and I stay grounded and following my intuition and my moral compass. Hence why I didn't feel like filming a video today. Like I didn't have something powerful to say like I do now. I went with what my gut was telling me. So today I want to just encourage you to think about, what is that big why? Have you subdued it? Have you hid it under, your little why? Have you put it on a digital shelf that you haven't been looking at lately? What is that? Why did you get into business? Why did you want to do this at the end of the day? Maybe it was to help people. Maybe it was to be doing something on your own terms. Maybe it was to experience freedom. Maybe it was to change a life. I want to note that, because that's what keeps you going. That's the thing that you can't turn your back on. That's the thing that you have to keep pursuing unapologetically, because when you're in alignment with that, everything else falls into place. So I would love to hear if you're willing to share what your big why is. Because when you realize that, you start to strip off what's not working, and you start to discover who you really are and put more of your authentic self into business. And that's where I am now. And I wouldn't change that for the world. And I'd love for you to be able to experience that too. So, on that note, I hope you have the time to ponder your why, and I will be chatting with you soon. Talk soon.